Investing in a franchise is the adventure of a lifetime. And choosing the right franchisor partner makes all the difference in your journey. Yes, there are lots of options. Consider them all. The products, the numbers. But those factors alone won't guarantee long-term growth and financial stability as a franchisee. If your goal is enduring success and building generational wealth through franchising, there are more critical questions to ask. Like, who are the people at the top? And what is the culture of the organization you're considering partnering with? With these answers, you'll know in an instant whether the franchise you're investing in has the resilience to stand the test of time and is the right fit for you. Gregg Majewski is the CEO and founder of Craveworthy Brands. We followed him and his team at the recent Genghis Grill Conference in Fort Worth, Texas, where he showed how his ruggedly honest, wildly passionate, and heartfelt leadership style is what's driving the Craveworthy Brands culture forward, propelling his team to accomplish amazing growth and build a portfolio of brands that are the best in the industry.
Gregg isn't the type of person to lead with words. He leads with action. And when you have a leader like that, it's so powerful because it inspires people to not just do what he says, but to do what he does.
With Gregg leading the charge, him being an actual operator, it makes my job a lot easier because when we're speaking to people, we actually can be compassionate and we know what the struggles are of being an operator or a franchisee as we are them ourselves.
He's right there with you along the way, no matter what, and he guides you and develops you, and you just never feel alone working with him. And he really inspires me every day that I come to work.
So like he can be that tough figure who says, hey, we're not doing it right. Be accountable, look in the mirror and take care of business. By growing the people, like you grow that brand and it allows people to be successful. And that's how the whole brand becomes successful. And Gregg sets that tone.
Obviously we had a great agenda planned and we were gonna do all these really, really cool things. And unfortunately, shit happens. Yesterday that shit happened was that I took a mystery tour of Dallas. And I wanted to go and see perfect restaurants, hospital clean, producing food the way they're supposed to, and the way that I have preached for the last 3 years on how we run this company. And I walked into restaurant 1 and was disappointed. That is not what we are. This is not what this conference was supposed to be about. It was supposed to be about trying to get to the next level. Today, we're going to teach the basics. By the end of the day, we'll go party. We'll have a great time. And we'll start to build each other back up because the people that are still here will actually want to be here. If you get on this bus, I promise you, we will be on the same page by the end of the day, and we'll continue down the journey. When we leave here and we leave today, the build-up process of what my expectations are for systems, cleanliness, perfect food, and everything else that I preach, you all are going to get a refresher in. Perfect bowl building and cooking and systems. On that beautiful char, because you seared the meat. That's where all the good is. And you can turn, you gotta learn how to actually scoop. One scoop under and over. The spatula is a shovel. Under, flip, and get more at one time. That's an average looking rice cooker. This is if you just care a little bit. There's not much effort in the task if you do it daily. And if you keep the standards that we strive for day in and day out, maintaining the restaurant is easy. We have a lot of work to do. This exercise wasn't just to be fun. This exercise was for you guys to realize how far we can go if we just do the basics. It is this way because it's the right way and it's the way to grow. If I were to walk into your stores, all of your stores would have had the audit that this store had. And I'll take that back. One is, and that person's gonna win something tonight. That for the last 7 months, every time I've walked into the store, it's been almost perfect, if not perfect.
Being part of this team, it really is inspiring people and making them better at what they do, not only professionally, but personally in their life, and an opportunity really even to make guests happy every day.
Gregg is someone who truly cares, and if Craveworthy can make it cool to care, then everything else falls into place.
So this individual started with us in 2019, started as a market host, was then promoted to a grill, and then started shift supervising about the time that I got here. And so this person was dear to my heart because it was the first person that I actually got to install and believe in, and didn't have all the bad habits of what Genghis was of old. And we then promoted her. She moved over to Grand Prairie. We then gave her her opportunity to be a GM. And at that moment, because she was young, and because they didn't think she was ready, I overrode the decision and I gave her the opportunity. That opportunity was never second guessed. And then in comes Vanessa. And she took that store and made it her own. And she's sitting here right now in complete disbelief, but at that moment, when we did this, you promised me you would never let me down. And you never have. So, let's give a big, big applause to Vanessa, this year's Manager of the Year. We survive, we strive, and we get better together. And this person lives it. So as of today, this award is now called the McIntyre Award. You are an absolute miracle. And I want no one else to ever be where you are. I can't do this without you in more ways than you can possibly imagine. And because I know you can't do everything and everything else, I want to make sure that you are able to do something with your family that is so remarkable and so memorable that no matter what, they will look back and be so grateful they get that time. So my gift to you, and it's not a company gift, it's mine, is you and your family can pick your dream trip. Oh, yes. Wherever, whatever, you're off. And you get to make those memories and make them last. To Becca.
People in the restaurant industry tend to always do the same thing. And if they leave a brand, they go to the next brand and they do the same thing. We're not following a playbook, we're actually writing the playbook right now.
The people that we're surrounding ourselves with, it's great that there's no egos. No one's afraid to roll up their sleeves and get to work. Yesterday we were in the store, we have people of ranges of titles who are wiping down counters, who are running food, who are grilling, who are prepping stations, and I think that speaks to the character and the grit of Craveworthy and why we're going to be successful.
The number of brands is unique to have in one place, and we can provide opportunities, whether it's Bud Long, Wing It On, Genghis, whatever it is, you'll have opportunities to grow and to be a big part of the system.
I have gotten so much support on running my business from Genghis Grill headquarters, and I know that they would do that for anyone.
We have the resources behind the brand, that we understand the supply chain part of it, we understand the products. We also have the systems in place to make people successful. And also, we're always trying to be better. We're never satisfied. And I think to work with a brand like that that's always trying to be better and not satisfied, we don't want to be in the middle of the pack. We want to lead. But we're not saying that we want to always have the most creative thing, but we don't also want to just be waiting for other people.
The thing I'm most excited about for 2024 is being able to build a team, an infrastructure, and training as a function of business so that we can do what Gregg Majewski says we're going to do. We're going to be able to support that and give the growth, the support it needs to make Craveworthy worldwide.
Yeah, my visionary hat for me within the next 5 years, Craveworthy is going to be a household name.
Because we are on the precipice of doing some really, really cool stuff next year. I think the virtual concepts that we're going to be deploying is really going to give us an edge, because it's going to allow our restaurants to really open up more category use occasions.
With Craveworthy Brands, you'll have the most talented and passionate leadership team in the restaurant franchise industry in your corner, making your journey to achieve the American dream the experience of a lifetime. They've got the right people, the passion, and culture you need to win, and they're ready to start now.
I've been doing this 26 damn years. This is the way it's done. It's done by being a beacon in your community and driving people there because the product is good. I'm okay if you didn't get on the bus yesterday, but you all had an opportunity to walk away. There's not a single GM that decided to walk away, but we're going to hit our goals and we're going to install the stuff that we need to make this work. And it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
Hey viewers, thanks again for supporting Room for Seconds. If you found this episode inspiring, interesting, or any bit informative, please hit that little subscribe button down at the bottom so you never miss an episode. In my 26 years in this amazing industry, I've been blessed with incredible mentorship. This show is my way of giving back. Follow me on LinkedIn, search Gregg Majewski, on Twitter, @Gregg_Majewski. If you still have room for more, visit our website at media.craveworthybrands.com. You'll find more videos, shows, notes, blogs, resources, and an easy way to get in touch with the Craveworthy Brands team. I'm your host, Gregg Majewski. Thanks again for tuning in to Room for Seconds.